Here we are. Here we are. And there you are. Thank you for coming, by the way. We're going to cover some pretty cool stuff. Once again, I see Narelle here. Narelle, thanks for last night. We had our carnivore. It was a lot of fun. Once a week. A young lady came on, Miriam, right? Is that how you said it? Yeah, Miriam was
Miriam Newberg,
she was
retired nurse, and she was awesome.
She was a lot of fun. Yeah,
Narelle kicked in some very tasty information, which I love. So to both my sisters, I love you. Thank you.
One thing I love about Narelle is she brings in new stuff. Like she researches. She takes the time to find out more stuff. I love that. I try to do the same thing. I am going to go over some stuff today that should be a lot of fun. And then I want to break down some stuff that people remember. We're going off concerns and what people say. That's our whole show, usually, because I want to get people thinking and let them know that we're thinking of them. Go ahead, Chris. He's going to go first.
Okay. Good morning, brother. I love you. I love all of you. I want to start out by saying number one, the live we did yesterday. We have been having so much fun with this, guys. I'm not kidding you. I'm waking up in the morning thinking, I can't wait to get on there and get some people excited. I asked a simple request yesterday, and I want to thank all the YouTubers out there in India, Bangladesh, whatever country shared it in your language. We appreciate it. One of our main goals is to keep everyone on the same page to actually understand what's actually happening. We had some really good information from Mr. Ashmafara, who allowed us to say it. It was cool, guys. I'm sorry, but I think as we go along, I ask you to like and subscribe to these two YouTube channels. We are, let's just say, we never want to tell you something wrong. We always want to keep it 100% transparent. And that's what we do. That's why we always ask people to like and subscribe. We have a lot of people doing YouTubes out there, and they just don't say the right thing. So I want to personally thank all of you who shared that in your language, even went to a webinar and spoke about what we spoke about is awesome. So we appreciate you. Let me start off with the birthdays today. Dave Johnson, you guys remember Dave? He helped us out with his buddy Casey. Miss you, Casey, by the way. Dave Johnson, happy birthday. Soheil Rana, happy birthday. Randy Stalter, happy birthday. David Schomburg, happy birthday. And Terrence A. Yarbrough and Dave Duckett, two of my work buddies, happy birthday to you. May you all have a blessed day. Prayers. Gemma's husband came home yesterday. You know, he needs a little recovery, but Gemma showed up on trivia last night. We had some fun. And it's nice to hear that. I told you about Rob Gorman isn't done with his therapy. They're waiting for some results. Robin Noble, her prayers constantly needed for her and her family for strength. Julie Pierre, one of my favorite funny girls from the islands, praying for your daughter, Chloe. Red and Jane's mom, still fighting for the things that they're going through. Say prayers for them. The DeGarmos, the Johnsons, the Mafaras, and I try to remember. Sometimes I forget. I don't mean to, but I'm always praying for you. I have a list somewhere. Every one of you are covered by me and Marty as far as prayers go. So don't forget that. What we're going to do today is Marty kind of touched on it a little bit when we started. I want to put this out right away. I had a lady call me and she said, well, this lady's saying this in this group. I'm not going to call groups out. And what she was saying was actually wrong. And what it was is in the past, and it could be still the present, not the president, that's Marty. When you got your first sale, you got 100% of that sale. Okay. This lady was saying, no. Your first two sales were 100%. That is incorrect. Now, we don't know everything that Ash has changed or kept. So that's why we're waiting. But I'm going to say it to you right now. Back then, yeah, your first sale was 100% back to you, which basically made it free. And we don't want people to argue. If you don't know, send me that question. Myself and Marty will get together and discuss it with somebody and get the correct answers, because we don't want to give you the wrong answers. But again, we are all waiting when Ash comes out with because he took over, he changed a lot of things. And I'm going to say something that Marty says every single day. Ash Mafara legally wants to pay you as much as you can. Don't ever forget that. So whether it's still there or not, let's wait and not speculate. Hey, I made a rhyme. Look at that.
Whoa, who are you talking to?
Let's wait and not speculate for our chief, our operating best friend, the man, Ash Mafara, to come out and tell us what really is going on. And I think that'll be soon. But again, he's working everything out. I think Marty said it yesterday. When you have a question, he's got 65 million more questions that he's doing, trying to get this all perfect. Okay. And yes, people will send me a concern. Myself and Marty discuss those concerns in the morning and see how we can help you out. We don't use names. We're not going to use names. The information we give you is for this entire family. So if what you hear us say, it's even nice if you take our lives and you share it in your personal private webinar. That's great. Or you can write it down, but stick to exactly what we're saying. We are here to excite you. We're here to fire you up. We are here to let you know what you have in this company and why you should never leave. And we're glad that you didn't leave. So on that note, prayers, birthday wishes, love, big kisses, and I cut all my hair off. So I'm ready to go. Marty DeGarmo, I love you, brother. Back to you.
Love you too. I do. Do I mess with you? Yes, I do. I'm trying to make a rhyme. I can't. Anyway, what I wanted to say is, and this has nothing to do, it's not bragging or saying I'm better than you. I spend hours and hours and hours and hours and hours on videos and content for all of you. I mean that. I know people say, oh, you have your own channel. It's big. This channel's small. Okay. Yeah, it looks big to us because we're thinking small. When I hit 100,000, 200,000, 300,000, okay, then it's a good sized channel. But mainly the videos, the content that we're doing, I'm doing for everyone because like Chris said, we hear information. By the way, if you hear that somebody said something, I don't automatically think they did it to be evil. Some people say stuff and they're just wrong. So we just want to correct it. Everything that me and Chris do, no joke, we are watched very closely, okay? Which I'm glad, that's okay. He saw what we did yesterday, a lot of numbers here and there, but I broke it down and I kept emphasizing, this is the law of math. It's not the law of the company. Many things will change. Chris is right. Anytime that your first commission would be 100%, that's all that was ever mentioned. And that was a year ago, September 1st. Your first commission will be 100%. And never your second commission, your third, that was never said. And we don't know if that's now. But I want to go back. Every time we say we don't know, Ash is going to pay us as much as he legally can. I don't know what will be and what won't be. Another thing that was brought up by a really nice guy is, yeah, but you're throwing in their numbers that people maybe can't afford a $100 product. Maybe I didn't make this clear. Everything I showed you was an illustration. I did not make an illustration of every possible avenue. For one thing, it would take me 8 years because I could have done one that's $5 at a percentage of 1%, a percentage of 7%. I'm doing something that everybody can look at. You know how to work it now. So if it's 10% commission on $100, you can make $10. If it's 25%, you're going to make $25. And people are saying, well, maybe they can't afford a $100 product. Maybe they can't, but they'll probably be able to afford a product that's 50 or 25. I'm just using, I have to have an illustration of something. And that's all I did that for. I don't know the cost. I don't know whatever, but I will tell you this. If people are, listen, I don't only sit here and think about founders because we're about to move into the world. And I hear people, well, some people can't do this and can't do this. Knock off, I can't. I believe there'll be steps here that we can take baby steps if we can't do the bigger step. Do you guys not think that Ash knows that? If you looked up broke in the dictionary, my big dumb ass would be a picture of. Okay, I understand it. I understand being broke, and there's some a million times worse than me. But let's remember, I start off with something you can relate to, and then you work it forward or backward. Here's what I do want to say. Start small. There'll be other ways to start to generate revenue. If you could take that revenue, a little nibble for you, a little gas, a little nibble put back into the business, and you do that. Next thing you know, it's not a nibble, it's a sandwich. Next thing you know, it's a hoagie, a submarine. Next thing you know, it's a 5-course meal. And this thing explodes as time goes on. So try to do that. I did another video, and I wanted to break it down monthly, yearly. Not what your cost is, not what a goal. Let's say I wanted to make $500 a month. And what would that be a year? And I broke it down that way. And I want everybody to see this, by the way, is an illustration. And I'm using numbers to make it simple. But you can use any number. If it's 10%, 25%, 50%, 42%, 45%, it's math. But the beauty of the company, I'm going to say this again, we have all the tools in our toolbox. I've been given beautiful toolboxes in many companies, and I kept going through the drawer looking for traffic, looking for people to look at my site, and it's not there. I get in that bottom drawer, in this ugly bottom drawer, and what does it say? Go to your friends and family. My friends are no longer my friends, and my family doesn't want to be my family. It's not that bad. But my point is, you can't keep going back to a same well. The well is dry. You can't expect your family and friends to follow you because you were in businesses that were not designed for you to win. And the people you did ask to come in our business now, even if they said no, you will have proof without mentioning one number that this business is working. You will be walking proof that the business they told you no is working. And their question to you can bring on everybody else, is it too late for me? And your answer will be no. Come on. I'm sorry I didn't do it earlier. I feel sorry for you, you didn't do it earlier, but it's not too late. I had to offer. Because I'll tell you what, I would rather have a family member and a friend come up to me and say, I wish I'd have said yes, instead of this sentence. Why didn't you ever tell me? That's bad. And most of us told everybody we know. I'm just saying, we're going to show that. The proof is going to be there. Anyway, David Angelic, yeah.
Marty, before you go, let me say one more thing. So I had a person just request, can we translate this to Telugu, Telugu? That's something that we talked about yesterday. It would be easier because Marty DeGarmo is already swamped enough. If you guys have someone that's a YouTuber that's very positive, that can do that. If not, we are working on putting it in different languages. You could send me a request. We'll see if Marty can dig it up in AI. But like I said, he's overworked. Look at him. He's giving me that look. But we want to get out to everybody. We want everyone to understand what exactly is going on in their language, which makes it a lot easier and it keeps everyone on the same page. Marty, run that.
All we ask. I know a lot of people take our content and they're putting it here and putting it there. That's okay. But some people are taking our content and putting it on their channel. A lot of work was put into this. A lot of work. And I happily do it because I care about the people. I mean that with all my heart. And if you don't think I care, then you don't know me. And that's too bad because I'm an open book. You know everything about me. But there's a lot of content here. Yes, if somebody could take the video and I could give you a raw video and you want to change it to your language, I would love that. There's a young lady, I call her AI.
Francine,
because she could translate unbelievable. I don't know how she does it. I call her AI Francine because translates into French. And I want people to share what we're saying, not because I think we're the best thing since sliced bread, but what I'm telling you, with every bit of my bone marrow, I try as hard as I can to be 100% honest. I don't want to put the hype. I really believe in what's going on, and that's why we do what we do. I'm going to play a video that breaks it down a little bit. One side's a little cut off. I want to change my Gmail and email ID.
While you're doing that, Dr. Mohammed Abdul Qaim, we talked about this yesterday, and that's okay. In the future, Ash told us yesterday that you will be able to change your emails. I'm not sure about Omail, but I'm sure that all comes play with it. But just be patient.
Let's go over this again from the update. Yeah. Okay, there's an update, and the update is, I know it firsthand because he said it to us. He just said, look, people came to us and said, I still can't fill out my profile. Newsflash, I can't either. Ash said, listen, all we got to do is push a button. We know that maximum, that's like a week-long process and we'll get done with it. He said, but I didn't want to push the button. I didn't want to push the button until I had support there to work with you to do it. Made sense. Got you. When he pushed the button, he's going to say, button push. We all go in, we try it. Something didn't quite work. We share it. We grab everybody because what do? We lift everybody above ourselves. Nobody's going to be left behind. Now, if anybody's left behind, it's because they want to be. They don't try at all. But no, that's not going to happen. We got it. We're going to work on it all together. Don't worry. That made sense. I don't want to start something that I can't support. Because remember, he's putting out a fire that was developed, a massive fire, and he's building something that he wanted to build for the last 6 years. He's got the right team. He's got the right stuff going on. We're about to go there. It's not months away. Listen, you can hear this over and over. That's the update. I'm giving you the update. Anything new, he's going to post it. I get it. But he is really swamped. But he's really upbeat about being swamped because now he's swamped with something that really, really matters. And he's starting to see the change, okay, what he wants. Anyway, here's the video, and hope you understand it. Look, I know people are excited about numbers and figures and bobbity boobity blah. Let's remember, these numbers are basic. If the company sells a product for $100, you own the product. You can make commission. If the company pays 25%, like they did a year ago, September, if they do, if you have 20 sales, you're going to make $6,000 a year. If you maintain that for 12 months, or $500 a month. If you add 20 more sales, you're going to add $500 more, and you're going to go to $12,000 a year. 20 more sales gives you 60 sales, $100 product, 25%, $1,500 a month. And that's life-changing. Listen, 500 is life-changing. 500 is life-changing for most of the people in the world, like above life-changing. And you just work your way down. For every 20 new people, if we're using $100 product at 25%, we'll add an extra $500 a month. 20 more, you get $3,000. 20 more, you get $4,000 a month. 20 more, you get $45,000. 20 more, you get $5,000. When you get $5,000 a month, if you maintain that, now let's remember, this company's growing and moving and shaking and exploding. By the time the year comes, you think we're going to have more than one product? And do you think you'll have more than 200 customers? You see what I'm saying? This is if everything stays the same. 20 products, 20 sales, one product, $100, 25% commission, $6,000 a year. And it stays at $6,000 for it. No, it's always gonna be moving. Why? I would hope as you start to make commissions, you take some of that commission money and purchase more what? Targeted traffic. That's the golden goose. Targeted traffic is elusive. If people could get targeted traffic, you wouldn't have 98% of the people online in MLM and drop ship and email marketing failing. No matter what they give you, great website, these tools are amazing, this and that. You ain't got no traffic. You don't have anybody watching or looking at what you have. It's not just traffic, it's targeted traffic. They're targeting people that are looking for this type of product that you're about to sell. Now, by the way, the only way to make a commission off a product, you got to own it yourself. I can't sell, if I had a McDonald's, I can't sell Big Macs if I didn't buy the Big Mac burgers before I sold them. They're not loaning them to me. You have to own it. But the cool thing, you only need to own it once. Yes, you're paying on it every month, but listen, everything you're doing, because the system was set up this way, your profits can pay for everything. You got to initiate the ball rolling, and as you go, if you're doing well, put a little in your pocket, little in the gas tank, little in the business, little in your pocket, little in the gas tank, little in your business. And this will grow bigger, faster, bigger. Then the day will come where you're making $5,000 a month, which would take 200 customers. You maintain that for a year, 25% commission on a $100 product. That's $60,000 a year. And you know the cool thing? These numbers are true to everyone on the planet. If it's a $100 product and they pay 25%, you're going to make $60,000 a year if you maintain 200 sales a month times 12 months. That's just fact. And the cool thing about it, this works in every company in the world. The only problem with every company in the world is they don't offer everything we have. You can't get the traffic. You can buy solo ads, $200, $300, $400 a month, and lucky if you get anybody, because most of those are garbage. Or you can learn how to market yourself, which will take a long time, hundreds and hundreds of dollars and thousands of dollars to try to get an ad that might work. And all of us are in this mainly, right? In the beginning, we need to make money. I know I do. Why would I stay here 6 years? Because the potential and the leader of this company cares more for me than anybody I've ever met. In fact, he's doing more for me than I've done for myself. I couldn't go do all that. I don't have the resources. I don't know how. I couldn't get the people. But for once in my life, I'm 64, going to be 65. Everybody's getting the same deal. Everybody gets the same deal. I don't care who you are. Somebody, I don't have any skills. I'm 75 years old. I don't know. Purchase traffic, send it to your site, build your business. And there'll be other things. There'll be different products, different price, maybe even different percentage. We don't know. But whatever the percentage is, it works. If a product comes out for $50, 25% commission. Cut it in half. But let's remember, as time's going, none of these numbers stay the same. The math stays the same, but the numbers don't. You're going to slowly be building more customers and slowly be adding more products. So you're getting products plus customers.
How fast? Who knows? Who cares? Faster than we could do it on our own. Because on our own, numbers don't lie. And the numbers say 98% of us can't do it. Well, that's ignorant. You can't say that about me. I'm going by the percentage. Go look it up. If any of you were online and made money, hey, Michael Williams knows how to market. He's made good money. The problem, he couldn't bring anybody with him. And if he could, that's why he has AIM. That's why he's called Michael Williams AIM. He set up a system to bring people with him. That's what myself, Mike, and Dan wanted to do. But how far can you go? How big of a scale can you do? You can only focus. We found that we could help 4 people. Well, if you help 4 people, it's not going to change. It won't last. Because if those 4 can't do what you did, eventually they're going to quit. Because they can't afford to have this so-called business online. With this, we all win and we all have the same opportunity. It's amazing. I'm blown away. Yes. Oh, I could make 10 grand a month? Yes. The potential's there. My opinion is way more than that. But let's start small, but think big. Take baby steps. Let's move. Let's get going. Stop thinking about, well, what's he doing and where are we going and why doesn't he... Listen, he's there. Give me one name of anybody you know, anybody in your whole life. I don't care if you're 90, that would have went through what he went through and stayed and still said, I'm going to build this vision for people. That's why I'm here. That's his why. You don't know anybody. I don't. Even the biggest names in the world. Biggest. Would they stay and work it for themselves? Yeah. That's why you have people walk around worth $100 billion. But would they stay and build it for others? I know no one. I'd love to see you find somebody. It's just not going to happen. So we are blessed. Anyway, those are numbers there. A lot of fun. I want to let people know we all have the same game, and very important. Commissions are generated by sales. It's not magical. The magic is the process. The magic is what we are offered. That's the magic. We can do this because it was made simple. These numbers have always been right. The problem is 97, 98% of the people never get to see them because they're missing the tools or the way the system was set up, and we fail. We start off, we're going to fail. And that's sad. We don't have to worry about that anymore. Anyway, thank you. I just wanted to go over this to let you know. But you look at all these numbers and just it's math. So many sales a month, 400 sales a month, 400. It's not that much. Will make you $120,000 a year. If you maintain that at 25%, at $100 product price, product cost, commission, amount of sales monthly, yearly income. I better get it. Come on, I better nothing. Let's make it happen. We can do 2%. Ash has done all the gold mining, right? He's in there digging for gold. He finds the vein of gold, and he's only asking us to come get a bucket and grab it. It's not hard. He's letting us in the gold mine. He did all the work. Anyway, that's my 2.5 cents. Thank you very much.
Good morning. That was very good, DeGarmo. Listen, you know the only downfall is when Marty puts these videos that there's some great comments. Raphael just put a beautiful one in there, and this gentleman, MacArthur Robinson, this makes things So easy to understand. Thanks, guys. Thanks, Marty. Everyone should be able to understand this concept. There was millions of beautiful comments I couldn't share, but thank you. This is hey, listen, if I could go back 20 years and do things different, the one thing I would do different is look for people like Marty DeGarmo, Ash Mafara. Surround myself with great people. He's taught us this many times over and over. I have kicked a lot of negative people out of my life, literally, nicely. But Ash Mafara is the guy that you want to be around, you want to know, you want to understand, because he's the real deal. Regardless of what you find on the internet, Ash Mafara is the real deal, and he's got a heart of gold. Marty DeGarmo, Mr. Numbers.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, yeah, I hope that helps. So
Delisa said something really good in here. I just seen it. She said, yesterday reinformed me that I'm not dreaming big enough, something like that. And you're right. You listen, I'm going to let you in on a little secret. It's okay to dream now because things are happening. A lot of those dreams are going to come true. Not in one day, not overnight, but in time. Look at it this way. We had a lot of people in the last couple of years quit their job because, this is going to go. Was the wrong thing to do. I'm going to ask everyone dead serious now. How many of you quit your job because you thought you were going to win the lottery? Right? You don't quit your job. Keep doing what you're doing. This is going to happen, and everything's going to be a bonus after that. So don't quit nothing. Do what you're doing. Let Ash do what he's doing, and it's going to roll out. Okay, Marty, I'm done.
Think about the fun, too. As we go, share little tips with each other. Maybe you have a little something you tried and it did better, right? I think that the focus will be for me and other people's trying to help people that maybe are a little less fortunate, where we can lend a hand or an idea, whatever. Look, we work together. We do things together. I'm here because everybody wins. I can't help anybody that is so negative that to find positive you need a microscope. Okay, I don't have the time for that. Now, people that appear to be negative but really are just scared, that's different. We can work with that. And I know most people, even if they say something sounds negative, it's only because they don't know how to express their feelings. So I don't hold anybody accountable for everything they say and do. I just want to tell you, it will move on. You're part of something big. What?
Says Ash Mafara is in the house.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's just hope he wasn't here. Just hope he wasn't here 10 minutes ago.
He said the possibilities are endless. Hello, brother.
Yeah.
Thanks for giving us breath in our lungs, man, and a new life. So we do appreciate you and your family 100%. So if that is you, Ash, how you doing? Everyone's saying hi to you. We wouldn't be doing this if we'd never met you. Remember that. So we're thankful for it.
Well, not only that, we couldn't do it if we didn't meet him.
Yeah, it's true.
It's not just not available.
Mm-hmm.
No, yeah, definitely. Yeah, I just we're here to look. Don't concentrate on what you can't do. Concentrate on what you can do. And you can develop a different thinking about what's possible. And all we're doing is sharing with you is what's possible. And you push it. I would drive. Look, if you're going to be given the opportunity to drive a Rolls Royce, why would you drive it like a Volkswagen Beetle? No, I mean, I just don't get it. Take advantage of every bit of it. And I'm telling you now, 1 million people said yes. 10 times that probably said no. And when success is in you and you're starting to reap your rewards of this company, people will see it. And a lot of the people that told you no was afraid because they've said yes to you many times. But the point is, they're coming. Just be kind to them. Can I still be part of this? Absolutely. I wish I'd have done it sooner. So do I. But you didn't, but it's okay. Listen, what people are, that's why I say to everybody, sell who you are. Look, when we go at night and we're together and we're talking, you know how many people in the world would want that culture? Billions, not millions. Billions would love the culture. Everything else about Unpassive Ask has got covered. I'm not going to worry about the products. Why? I can't make them better. I wouldn't even try. I don't have the skills to do that. But I can talk nice to people and treat people and lift people above myself. And if we all do that, guess what we have? We have a culture that people are dying to come for. Don't worry about the product. Sell you. Sell who we are. Share who we are, and they'll be coming by the millions, by the tens of millions. And then when they get here and they try the products, they will sell themselves. They will absolutely sell themselves. Why? Somebody's using some type of product right now. Somebody's using a conferencing platform right now by the millions. Would they want a better deal? And would they want a deal that if they did do it, they can also hang out with people that truly care about them? What's that worth? I don't think we have a number for that figure. That power is priceless. What I got out of Unpassive was worth millions of dollars to me. Seeing people grow, understand what people are saying, understanding how they grew in this, how they felt comfortable. There's women. No, here's one right here. Jean, rose-colored glasses. If somebody 99% of that person is nasty, Jean looks at the 1/10 of 1%. And if we all do that, it's a better world. Some people come across nasty because they're afraid. It's a defensive mechanism. When in reality, they're just nervous about getting in something they're nervous about. The sky is falling. Come in here, people will come. They're going to see what's going on. They're going to see our family, and they're going to go, oh my God, where has this been my whole life? That's powerful. Thank God we don't have to worry about the mechanics. The gold mine is being drilled. The products are going to be above market value, way above market value. And everybody's going to love them. We got 2%, if we're lucky, 1%. And this was said the other night. Mr. Mofar and his team are doing about 99% of everything, yet he has the audacity to share the wealth with 100%.
Man, I can't believe him.
No, think about this for a minute. Do all the work, take all the crap, and some of the crap he's taken from the very people that he's putting food in their mouth, that he's changing their life. Paying back out of all the income, he's going to let us share in it. Just because we walked with him. I didn't do any work. I didn't lose any money. I'm not sweating. I'm just here having a good time. Work on this, because all this is coming. It's coming whether you like it or don't like it. So stop worrying about, oh, what about this? What about, I don't know. If a meteor hits tomorrow, none of this matters, right? But come on, let's look ahead. Let's look at what we have. And I think, and I'm seeing more and more stronger, bigger, better, faster, more people are caring. I see comments that blow me away. Don't worry about he said, she said, you know what they said over there? You know what you can't change that. Let it go. Stay positive, work with the ones that want to be worked with, help the ones that want to be lifted up, and don't just pull them up, lift them above yourself. Because I'll tell you, you shine the light on others, and the reflection is much brighter. It just is. It's the law of the world. It's always been that way. Anyway, that's all I have. I don't know if Mr. McFarland is really here, is he?
He wrote something and asked him first, so I'm not sure. I think it was him. And Marty said something that I always said. I just said a little bit ago. If I can go in the past, or if I just would have got it in the Sooners now, folks. You're in something that's humongous. Don't go nowhere. Stay tuned. Stay plugged in, because dreams are going to come true through this company, and things are going to happen through this company, and the world is going to change through this company. Marty, have a great day. Oh.
Last comment. Last comment.
We're early, man. We're early.
Yeah, last comment. Ashwipara, your wife, your kids, thank you from the bottom of my heart, because I would have never, ever had this hope that I'm in now. Would never have what I feel is coming. It's priceless, absolutely priceless. And I can't thank you enough, really, really. I don't focus on the negativity because it doesn't feel good. It just doesn't help you. But I love everybody here. Everybody's been working together. I feel so blessed to be part of this. I was with a company 20 years ago, and I traveled around the world, and I loved it. I loved the people. I met different cultures. And one day, you're done, Marty. You will never do that again. That's what I was told. And I went, damn. And now what do? I come back to a company where I travel around the world and never leave my home. I've been in countries I never heard of, Papua New Guinea and all that. I got family everywhere. That's priceless for me. Anyway, thank you, everybody. Chris, say good night.
Good night, Chris.
And guys, love you all. We'll see you tomorrow.
What's today? Oh, we don't have 360. I've been thinking, oh my God, I almost said that.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Trivia,
Yeah.
listen, you want to have fun? We need some help. The guys need help. All right. We need some fun. Trivia is a blast. It's a whole different world. It's a freedom. It's a place where adults can come in and release some stress and have some laughs. We cry, we laugh, we rip each other apart. We have an absolute blast. And come in, listen to Julie Pierre, because you're going to have to ask a few times what she means about certain words, because they're different over there than over here. And we have a blast with it. So.
And he shouldn't have said that, because you don't want to, you don't want to make her upset, because it can get rough.
She said words last night. No idea.
No idea. And we'll all just look at each other. Do we dare tell her?